On our second day in Kauai, we got up early in the morning to head out to Port Allen to take the HoloHolo Charter's super 7-hour tour of Niihau and Napali coast. We set sail at dawn above the HoloHolo 65-foot catamaran. The trip combined a Napali coast boat tour with an offshore excursion traveling 17 miles across the Kalakahi Channel to Lehua Crater Hawaii State Wildlife Sanctuary and the neighboring Forbidden Island of Niihau. The first leg of the journey cruised along Kauai's arid and beachy west side. We then headed north to the Napali coast, where we saw 4,000-foot sea cliffs, sea caves, arches, deep, rich emerald valleys, distant mountain waterfalls, up-close waterfalls, and serene beaches. Among the things we got to see were the playful Hawaiian spinner dolphins. And we're off on the HoloHolo tour of the Napali coast. And going out to Niihau. We're on a catamaran and looking forward to a full day.
They'll tell you where the best spot is to get into the water. Alright, I hear that bell ringing. Breakfast is ready. You guys help yourself downstairs. Don't worry about your plates. The crew will come around and collect those plates when you're done. This time of the day to get ready to rest. They rest during the day in shallower waters. The babies are super cute. When they're first born, they're the size of a football. The only cutest thing that's cuter than the baby dolphin are two baby dolphins next to each other. So these are spinners, and sometimes we see bottlenose dolphins. Maybe we'll get lucky today. Bottlenose are bigger, like the one in the movie Flipper. These guys are fully grown. They're a small species. They live to about 20 years.
Here we are following the coast of Kauai, heading out to the Napali coast. Here are Mary and I enjoying the cruise out to the Napali coast.
Missiles. Maybe you notice the Navy boats parked opposite of us at Port Allen.
Look over.
Those Navy boats are the ones that go out and retrieve the missiles that they launch here from the base. So you'll see some missile silos, some missile launch.
Coming into the Napali coast.
Down for another pod of spinner dolphins here. Looks like a larger pod. Looks like they're heading the same direction we are, heading north.
They were right over there.
Yeah. Bigger pad.
The other ones were jumping though.
Yeah.
Come on, do some tricks.
Oh, right here.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're right here. That's it. Here we are at the beaches of the Polihale State Park, which we were unable to get to on the previous day because of the road conditions.
To get a tow truck out there to help you. So you definitely want to have some experience with driving on dirt roads. I would recommend it to stay off the sand. There are parking lots you can park at and walk down to the beach. At the very end, there's pavilions with restrooms and showers as well. So you see these people here camping on the beach. It is a campground. You can get permits and legally camp out here. You can build a bonfire and enjoy the dark.
I think that's where we were yesterday. Look at the Napali coast at the end of the, or maybe it's over there.
found some old artifacts here. I was told they found a oil lamp. They carbon dated back to 900 AD, just here in that village. They believe that the first humans that came to Hawaii were the Marquesans. So my favorite crops, like sweet potato, breadfruit, taro. There's a big waterfall that used to flow through the valley. And they would trade with the people from the Kauai, trade for seafood and whatnot. So they really had the best of both worlds. All right, tucking in nice and close now. You'll be able to see our first flowing waterfall to the right, about 1 to 2 o'clock here. That's the Ava Ava Puhi Falls. Ava Ava Puhi translates to bitter, bitter eel. We don't have any snakes in Hawaii, but the valley was named after the shape of it, kind of snakes back. But bitter, bitter eel is a translation. Ava Ava Puhi is also a ginger flower. The Hawaiians would use a shampoo if you squeeze the flower as a shampoo like sap. Paul Mitchell got a hold of that idea. Maybe you recognize. Waterfall. Little bird that looks like bats, that's a naughty tern. Naughty terns like to roost near fresh water. They don't have all the natural oils on their wings to protect their feathers from the salt and whatnot, so they fly under the fresh water to rinse off. We've seen in this cave, Baywatch Hawaii had a scene in here as well. Mary J. Blige has a music video, the singer artist Mary J. Blige. The song's called My Everything. She's standing in the cave on the island. Another bird roost around this cave. This is the brown booty bird roost. And if you're in a helicopter up in the air looking down into this cave, they call it God's Eye because all you see is a blue circle with a little dot in the middle. That whole flat area. And the source of the waterfall is just above the village. So these are all spring-fed waterfalls. They never stop flowing. They come from the water that's stored internally. A couple of caves here. These are lava tubes. We're going to poke into them. So the bones of the royalty are buried in the Homaku Valley. The way they would bury these bones is a commoner would rappel from the top of the cliff with the line that he made. He had those bones with him, found a secret little spot on the side of the cliff, a little hole, a little puka. He would tuck the bones away in that puka. And then he'd cut his line, sacrifice his life, fall his death in order to keep the secret where these bones are stashed. They believe that the Eli'i had spiritual powers, which we call mana in Hawaii. So the bones of Eli'i and Aish ran through that archway in 6 days, 7 nights. Harrison Ford walked with a donkey above the archway in Raiders of the Lost Ark, captions of Lima, Peru. And you can see the waterfall through the archway there. That water flows out towards us and enters the ocean at the bottom right side of the archway. It is actually what carved the archway over time. As it was pushed against the cliff, it opened up that archway. If you want to see a helicopter fly through the archway, you can look up the movie Acapulco Gold. It's an old drug smuggling movie. You know, the movie's not that great, so maybe just YouTube the Mark Twain name. These pinnacles and spires. For the Europeans, they believe that kind of look like their church steeples back at home. And if you've been up to it's over 4,000 feet high at the rim of this valley. So we're going to spin things around here. This is our turnaround spot. This is a crown jewel of the Napali coast, and I think one of the most photographed places actually in the entire state of Hawaii is right here. So I'm going to turn around here at the valley, and we're going to hit up the crew and get your photos in. Photo taking is going to take place on the port side, left side of the boat as I spin around. They are professionals with your cameras and phones, so hand them off to the crew. They know how to use every device out there. And we're going to take turns along the railing, you know, spread the aloha, so once you get your picture, kind of make room for someone else to come in and get their picture as well.